Hello there, welcome back to the Android series, Eclipse and Java and Android tutorials series. We are in the Java loops and conditional statements. Today is video number 26 for loop. And the prerequisite for this video is to have a preparation for the Java and Eclipse environment your machine, have a knowledge about creating packages in classes and projects, also working with classes in Java, input and output, and if statement and nested if in Java. All these videos are available right now on your screen. You can choose one of them. They will be disappear when starting the video. So if you don't have this prerequisite, please go to check them before starting this video. The Eclipse scrapbook is a good video to test your code, and it's an optional. You can test your code at any time using this video. It's better to see it if you want. Now the for statement consists of initial value, the input of the for statement. Consider the for statement is a class, and the first constructor in this class that asks you for a value, initial value, and then a condition, and after that an increment for this value. And here is the equation to increment the value. If the value is x, the initial value is x, and the condition is if x is greater than 100, for example, so new value will be x plus 1. And after that, if this condition realized and it's true, you go and run the things between the curly brackets. So let's check this in our test environment in our Eclipse. Here we have the value of x equals 0, and after that we initialize. This is a declaration and initialization, and after that you can initialize again inside the loop. Actually, you can't do it like this. I mean, you can't type x semicolon x greater and or equal to whatever and x plus plus, because it needs the initialization inside the loop itself. So this will give you an error. If you don't have this, it's okay with the second code. This is okay with this code. This will be okay and true. You initialize it inside the loop. But doing like this in the ones that we did remark it is wrong and will not give you the proper running for this program. And actually the x right now is equal to 5, and you have an x greater than or equal to 177. If this condition is realized and true and exist, you will go and start to increment the x by 3. You can increment it by 1, and you can add also in this, instead of this equation, x plus plus, and this means that the x will be incremented by 1 each loop. After that you will print whatever or do whatever. You can break the loop at any time, so I will not break it right now. It's let's run it. So it's run, and in the console you have the output. It's an increment of 3 and start by x equal 5. If you change this, everything will be changed. If you change this value, the increment will be by 2. And actually you can break at any time this loop, even you didn't achieve this condition. So you can break it by adding if x equal, not 1 equal, because this is a logic and this is a boolean, so it's a true or false. If x double equal 65, go and break it. So don't do it like this, it will not work and give you an error. So you must have equal. Okay, so this is will break the loop and will not continue till the 177. It will break the loop. Let's run it again. It didn't break the loop. It didn't break, maybe something wrong. Just let's break it on 44. This is not a solution, this may be something wrong with the program. Because it didn't even reach the 44, so the condition didn't realize. So make it if x is akbar, greater than 44. So let's run it right now. Here we are. When x get greater than 44, it start to stop and break the loop. So the first one, maybe we didn't reach 44, because I'm asking is it's exactly 44, so you didn't reach it by the incrementing by 2, because it's odd and even, and that's all about this. And you have another way to implement the array for loop. You're having an array. Here we are. We initialize an array with a certain values, and then we will talk about having integer. The integer, this is another construction for the 4. This is one of the construction in the class 4, and this is another constructor in class 4. And actually this is need to give initialization item inside this array. And if we run this, we forget about the first loop. It's not giving the result. The first loop will giving the result till 44, and this is the counter, and this count is from 1 to 999, and this is just elements inside this array. This is just elements inside this array, and this is an easy way to have a for loop with a certain elements. And this actually is a for loop here in this class. It counts the array and makes the increment by 1, and counting the array and give you that it can be substituted by this, that 4 x equal 0, the first element in the array, and after that we say that x semicolon x less smaller or equal number of items in array, and after that a semicolon and x plus plus or x equal x plus 1. This is logic, not this is just handwriting, not programming. So initial value for x, a number of items here, and x is smaller or equal the number of items in this array, and after that we increment x by 1 or increment x equal x plus 1. That's all about for loop. I hope you enjoy it. It's a very nice way to make a quick looping, and you can use it in many places in your code. Thank you for listening. This is Ahmos.